If you are ever injured while in a Lyft, you should watch this video to understand your rights to compensation. If you are injured in an accident while a passenger in a Lyft, it's possible you could get a large payout, as Lyft insurance policies can provide for a large amount of insurance coverage while you are a passenger in a Lyft vehicle en route to your destination. If you are involved in a Lyft accident, you obviously should get the medical treatment needed to address your injuries. Go to the hospital and take an ambulance if you need one. But as soon as you can after your accident, you need to start filing claims with all insurers that may be able to compensate you for your injuries. You should determine who is at fault. But even if the Lyft driver was not at fault, it's still a good idea to file a claim with Lyft's insurer as well, because you may be entitled to additional compensation through Lyft for benefits such as PIP or MedPay to help with your initial medical bills. And if it's not clear who is at fault in the accident, I'd recommend you file an insurance claim with the insurance companies for all drivers involved in the accident. If you or a relative that you live with own a car, don't forget that you may be eligible for compensation under that policy as well, in the event that the at-fault driver or the Lyft insurance policy does not provide enough coverage to compensate you for your injuries. And if the driver that struck the Lyft you occupied did a hit and run or did not have any insurance, you may be eligible to file a claim under the uninsured motorist portion of Lyft's policy. At the end of the day, there could be a large amount of insurance available to you if you are injured in a Lyft in the event you sustain significant injuries. It's vital to identify all available insurance that you could be entitled to. Also, if you're a passenger in a Lyft when an accident occurs, provided you did not interfere with your driver in any way, you should have no liability in the accident. Thus, none of the other drivers' insurance companies will be pointing at you saying you caused the accident, so you wouldn't have to overcome the hurdle of liability like many drivers in car accident claims have to do in order to get maximum compensation. Additionally, it is very useful to know the types of damages you may be entitled to recover in your injury claim if you have been injured in a Lyft accident. You can pursue compensation for your past and future medical bills for accident-related medical treatment. Keep in mind though that if your health insurer paid for any of your medical bills, your health insurer would have what is called a subrogation lien on your case that would need to be addressed out of any financial recovery you receive. Also, you are entitled to seek damages for lost wages for time missed from work, along with damages for your impairment to your ability to earn an income in the future. And of course, you can obtain your pain and suffering damages in a Lyft accident claim for your pain, anxiety, depression, and loss of enjoyment of life due to your injuries. So the biggest takeaway in all of this is to investigate all insurance that may apply to your claim following a Lyft accident. In many cases, it is vital to figure out all insurance that will apply to your case if you want to get the maximum amount of compensation possible in your case. The at-fault driver's insurance, the Lyft insurance policy, in your own or a relative you live with, automobile insurance policy may even come into play if you sustain very significant injuries. Now that you know, it's a good idea to investigate all insurance that may be available to you in your Lyft car accident injury claim. You may be asking yourself, what can you do to maximize your car accident injury payout? And if that sounds like you should watch this video about to pop up right here, where I provide you with 5 tips to help maximize your car accident injury payout. Also, for more helpful videos like this, please subscribe. Lastly, if you've been injured in Kentucky, remember to don't wait, call Tate.